Hello. I'm walking through Dickson, Tennessee right now. Mom should be here in a couple hours, few hours, something like that. I'm fixing my flagpole. Hold on a second. There we go. It's not going to be the greatest image in the world today, but better than nothing, I guess. So anyway, I'm in Dickson, Tennessee, home of world famous Dickson apple cider. I know that at the end of a hot day, I like to cool down and refresh with a nice Dickson cider. But no, the family's right over there in Goodwill. We just had lunch. I've already walked about halfway through the city. So now I'm going to finish out the other half, turn around and head back. If I can keep this flag in the right spot. The flag keeps moving around on me. There we go. Not a whole lot of interested parties here in this city. I've had one or two people honk, and a mail lady stop and talk to me for a minute. But other than that, not a lot of interest. Maybe there's a lot of guys walking through Dickson with a cart. It's quite warm. Molly walked with me until we got to the restaurant, and then I put her in the truck with the family. It's just too hot. Next couple days it's supposed to be rainy. Hopefully that brings down the temperature a little bit. Hey Ray, how you doing? June, how you doing? Hi Mom. Sun's got a pretty good glare on the screen, so I can't read it too well. But as you can see behind me, I got a really nice wide shoulder to walk on here. Hey, Mom, how long do you think you're out? How long is it supposed to take you to get here? On my screen for some reason. So yeah, I didn't mean to shut y'all off there. Sorry. Kind of warm. I think I said that already. About 3 hours. Okay, cool. top of a hill here once I get all the way up. Should be a little easier. It's a busy road, but that's kind of what I had in mind. More people see me, more people might go home and Google who I am, you know? So, more awareness that way. When we head out on the trail, there's not going to be very much awareness. The whole time we were driving on the trace yesterday and the day before, all we saw were maybe 4 cars, and that's in a 75-mile distance. So, of course, it was Sunday. We'll just have to see how it goes. Got a lot of people looking, a lot of people reading the signs. Hey Dad, how you doing? I just got started, so you didn't miss much. I just got started on the second. I got honkers. Hey Eli, how's it going, man? I'm in Dickson, Tennessee, walking through the main part of the city here. Tomorrow, I don't know if we're going to leave real early or not, but tomorrow morning Mom and I are going to start our walk down the trace. If that's the plan, I have to talk to her. We'll have to see. But my sister's coming up, and my niece Kristen. They're coming up today with my mom. Spend the night at the hotel with us. Get to visit with them a little bit. We may have to leave the trail. It just depends. I'm not worried about leaving it. It's beautiful, but all the country out here is beautiful from what I've seen, you know. We have to leave the trace. It'll just be to go through some towns and try to generate a little bit of donations to keep us going. I also wanted to give out a shout out to everybody who donated to get Cody up here. I really appreciate that, and so does she. She's gonna head from here up to Indiana, which is only like from where we're at, I think she said a 4 or 5 hour drive to get her up there to her parents' house, and then she's gonna hang out for about a month. It was real hot today when I started. The clouds have blown in now a little bit. It feels a little cooler, but I'm still really worried about Molly. I still haven't come to a full decision on whether or not I'm going to leave her with Cody or if I'm going to take her on the trail. She always has water, but that doesn't mean that she's always fine. As soon as we got in the restaurant, she laid down and went to sleep immediately. And I mean, we'd only walked about 4 miles. So the opportunity for her to go home is here and now, or in a few weeks when Cody comes back through from her mom's house. So if I don't send her home now, I'll have to send her home then, because it'll be the only opportunity to send her home before I get out into the desert. When I'm done walking today, according to Google Maps, if I walked a straight line from here to Long Beach, I'd only have 2,000 miles left. But that's a straight line. I think you can add about 500 or 600 miles to that, because I'm actually going to go up to Colorado Springs and then back down through the Grand Canyon. The mileage said 843 miles to where I'm at now from Virginia Beach. Of that, I only skipped about 150. And the majority of that skip was when I had to go to Florida to help Mark with his house, to get it ready for him to move in. Another veteran. He used to jump out of planes and messed up his back, so I had to go down there and help him. So I got other people that are walking miles for me on the miles that I skipped, kind of make up for it a little bit, to kind of legitimize the fact that I'm still walking and I've skipped so many miles. Come on, people. So out of 850, I've walked about 700 miles. I don't think anybody's going to give me crap for getting all the way to the beach and only having skipped a couple hundred miles out of 3,000. It's not about every mile anyway, it's about raising awareness. And the miles that I skipped were for my own safety. I walk through the big cities when I skip the miles in between. So, like right now, I don't have to be walking today through Dickson. It's not on my route at all. But people will see me, see the signs, they'll see the flag, they'll see the shirt. Hopefully some of them will stop and talk. Who knows, I might pull up an interview. The other day I was walking through Hohenwald near our camp, and a reporter just pulled up to me and wanted to talk. Had no idea what I was doing, had no prior knowledge of who I was. Just wanted to find out what I was doing, and it turned into a full interview. I am passing Dickson Donuts right now. That's awesome that they would have the guts to name their donut store Dickson Donuts. transfer it to the sidewalk. I still think they should make a Dickson cider, apple cider. They could make an alcoholic version and call it hard Dickson cider. They could call it, they could have Dickson cider in the can, Dickson cider in the wide mouth can. I think that'd be hilarious. Yeah, I apologize if I'm not responding to any of your texts right now. It's just hard to see. I switched to the tablet, but it doesn't really help. There's a glare. Come on. "700 miles, and this is the first button to cross the road for the crosswalk that's ever made noise." Here we go. I'm trying to stay strong. It's hot. It's hot up in here. I haven't switched to my new shoes yet because I want to save those for the trail. All the way down, starting about 10 miles from the top, all the way down the trace is an actual trail off the road. It runs parallel to the road and crisscrosses. And I hope to walk some of that, especially on the hot days, because it's through the forest. It'll be shady. I mean, we're not going to catch much publicity anyway. Might as well enjoy the walk. Somebody's yelling at me, I think. No. We're in Dickson, Tennessee, Roger. walker that I've talked to that's done either this walk or a similar walk has told me they've taken rides. I guess I'm still in the stage to where I'm telling myself it's okay to every once in a while. That's probably why I keep bringing it up. I'm gonna stop right here for a second. Found a shady spot under a train trestle. But yeah, so like I said, every walker that I've talked to has told me they've taken rides. And as long as it's for the right reasons and not just to skip massive amounts of area, then I don't feel bad about it. All right, Janice, I love you. I'll see y'all in a few hours. I'm almost all the way through town, and I'm going to give Cody a call. She's going to come back and get me, and then we're going to go back to the hotel and swim and wait for you. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm, and I have to pee. See you soon, Mom. I love you. So, for anybody that's new, to the live streams, to Walking with Joe, I'm doing this. I'm walking across America for veteran suicide awareness and combat PTSD. There's 22 veterans and 1 active duty member commits suicide every day, which is about 10 times that of active duty combat death. Also, depending on the time of year, there's between 5 and 7% of American population that consists of veterans. Between 5 and 7% of America are vets. However, 20% of all suicides in America are from veterans. So those are some of the statistics that hold up. In 2012, over 1,200 active duty members died in combat, and at home, over 12,000 veterans committed suicide. So it's something I got to take care of as my brother's keeper. I've got to help my brother and sisters in arms. I've got to do something. I don't have political resources. I don't have financial resources. But I do have legs, and I've got a phone, and I've got unlimited data, and I've got Facebook and other social media. So I'm putting all those things together, and I'm doing what I can. So it really helped me out if you guys mash that like button and that share button down there at the bottom. Like my videos and share them even if you haven't watched them live or you came in late. I'm on YouTube also. Just search Joe Copeland, Walking Across America, you'll find it. If you log on and subscribe to YouTube, hopefully eventually I'll get enough subscribers to where they want to start selling me ad space on my channel, which would be awesome. It'd help me get across America. Funds are running low right now with the family here, but that was expected. I've got some rainy day money tucked away in my sock for after they leave. But if I can't spread awareness and get some donations coming in, at least while I'm walking, then maybe on through Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, we can get some money coming in. And remember, all the money that comes in that's left over at the end goes toward N22, which helps save active duty members that are potentially suicidal and get them help.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You were in Vietnam.
I served in
Iraq?
Freedom and Iraqi
Wow.
Enduring Freedom.
Wow.
And I got to do something to help my brothers and sisters. They told us the whole time we were over there, you're your brother's keeper. Make sure they show up for muster and all that stuff. For me, they didn't even when I got out.
No, it's never gonna with you. I like that shirt.
Thanks.
Wow. Got one?
I don't have
I'll
this.
buy one.
I don't have this particular shirt.
What you got?
I mean, I do, but I wear it. Keeps me safe. Let's see here.
Well, I've got. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
You like sleeveless?
Here.
That one's too small for me. There you go. You have a great day, man. I appreciate that.
I always do. I'm alive.
That's right.
Ain't nobody shooting at me no more.
That's right.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it on right now. Matter of fact,
You're above
you don't
ground,
mind.
right?
I'm above ground.
Yep.
That's my favorite hat. People can't buy that hat. Boston Red Sox. I'm from New England.
Oh, okay. I'm from Austin, Texas.
You're from Austin, Texas? Yeah. My brother lives in.
There's one of my cards too.
Wow.
Giuseppe
Copeland.
Giuseppe Copeland. Yes,
No
sir.
way. That's your name?
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
I can't get over that.
Everybody just calls me Joe, but yeah, that's my name.
That was born and raised.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My
And I appreciate that. What you say. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
You.
Yeah. My grandmother was Italian. And my mom.
I'm gonna put that on right now.
All right. Yeah.
I carry my sack all the time. No, I'm gonna put it on right over here. Right over here. That's no way. I can't get over that.
Yeah.
Wow.
The best thing you can do to help me out is just tell people about it.
Oh, I will. Walking across America, the country for veterans.
Yes, sir. Coast to coast.
Whoa! Oh! I'm sorry.
It's fine. I should have warned you. You all right?
No, I'm not. Too many doors, man.
I know it. One is too many.
I'm gonna go to the store. You need anything at the store?
I'm good. I just picked up 3 jugs of cold water.
Yeah.
And actually, I just ate lunch too. I'm good.
You go.
Cold. I appreciate it.
People don't get it.
They don't. They don't.
Nowadays, no, we don't get respect like we used to. Oh, I got horsefight when I came home. I mean, seriously, and I didn't look for him.
Yeah, I heard it was rough for you guys. I heard it was rough for Vietnam vets.
I got paid.
Don't fall over on me.
Wow, this is cool. This is cool. Thank you.
No problem, brother. No problem. Yes, sir. It's the least I can do. That one's too small for me. It's the least I can do.
Well, you're a big man.
Yeah. But I'm small.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm smaller than when I started, though. I was right about 330 pounds when I started. I'm down to 290.
Good for you.
Yeah. I had diabetes when I started, and now I'm off of most of my meds. I still take metformin, but I'm off of most of my meds.
And I go. You gotta have my hat.
Here you go.
Can't have that hat.
I don't want the hat.
That's fun. That's a hat.
It's a good hat.
That's a team hat right there.
That's nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Here's your bag. It's awesome meeting you.
Awesome meeting you.
I thank you for your support.
Oh,
It's,
don't let it go to the wrong reason.
oh, negative.
What? See ya.
You have a great day, sir. Absolutely.
People don't go. People don't get this.
Need some water and thirsty?
No, I'm gonna
You have a great day. What's that? Oh, I know. Yeah, the drivers are crazy, and I got myself a baseball bat for defense. And normally I walk with my dog, but my wife has her right now.
You married?
Yeah, she came up to visit me for about a week, so I left. It's too hot for her today, so I left my dog with my wife.
I got overwhelmed by the heat.
Yeah, it's hot today. I'm going mud too.
Vacuum. No, but
What's that?
it's vacuum.
Oh yeah.
Vacuum? Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. Yeah, I was on the building wall. No,
The light's green, man. Watch out! Don't get run over.
yeah. I know where you get sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
Wow. This is cool. I'm gonna wear this thing forever. I'll probably die on it. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm not crossing.
Yeah, you be careful, cross. It's ridiculous.
You know something? They don't even talk.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You might want to go up here to the crosswalk. All right. That shirt was too small for me anyway. Besides, he seemed to appreciate the hell out of it. My flag pole keeps twisting on me. There we go. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. I don't run into that very often, but I did run into it. I don't know if that guy was homeless or not. He gave me a couple bucks. I gave him a t-shirt. He was in Vietnam. Broke down crying on the spot. You know, that's why I'm doing this. You know, maybe I gave him hope. You know, maybe he was on his way to go do something to himself or to someone. I don't know. You know, I'd like to hope not. I'd like to believe not. But if he was, maybe what I'm doing helped him out a little bit. Maybe I gave him a little bit of faith in humanity or something along those lines. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. If I don't tell myself that, if I don't believe that, then you know, why am I even doing it? I'm gonna have to perform some surgery on my flagpole tonight. Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in, Ray. Sir or ma'am, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Ray is an ambiguous name after all. I've been guilty of doing that before. You can just ask all the Michaels and Michelles that watch me. And another Ray. I tried to catch as much of that encounter live as I could. I'm sorry if we were out of frame for too long. Yeah. I run across that all the time, Dad. I'm constantly like, hey, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. And I'm a female. Oh, sorry. Maybe we should put parentheses behind our names on Facebook. Joe. Guy. Male. Joe. Female. It's hard to tell when people pick weird things for their Facebook pictures. It's not a picture of them. He didn't take my card. It's okay, something tells me he doesn't Facebook. It's warm. Another reason I got to do some surgery on my flagpole is because when I put it on here, I forgot to take into account the radius of my umbrella. So it's too close to me right now. So tonight when we're working on Mom's cart, I'll have to work on mine also. Dad, I don't know if you saw this or not, but I got a new tire for the front at Tractor Supply. It's solid rubber. It's a harder rubber, and it's got good bearings on it. So you don't have to worry about trying to find me something and mail me something. I got it covered. And I pass a Tractor Supply almost as often as I do a McDonald's. So, other good news. A lot of y'all know this, but I had to get a new tablet. My other tablet just stopped working. Stopped turning on. I never got it wet or anything. I treated it really nice. I don't know what happened to it. But I got a new tablet. And as long as it's not on all the time, my solar charger will charge it. So that's good. I reached my turnaround spot here. This is where Cody and I drove to yesterday and talked about her picking me up. But I feel like I want to walk some more, so I think I'm just going to turn around and go back. Can't hurt. Man, it is warm. Sun's directly overhead too. Alright, so we're going to go back. Yep, I'll sleep good tonight. If y'all haven't done it, please reach down there and hit that share button at the bottom. Share with your friends. I know most of you have. I know most of you have 100 times. today makes day 84, I think, or 85. I don't know, I'll have to check the site. But it also makes like mile 850. In fact, that's where I just turned around. But I've skipped about 150. So in total, I've walked about 700 miles. A lot of Jeeps in this town. $700 miles in how long? I started March 20th. So if today is day 84, like I think it is, then I've walked exactly an average of 10 miles a day since I started. Almost exactly. I think it might be day 85 though. Might even be later than that. I don't know, I have to check. Marie keeps up with that stuff more than I do. Thank you. Thank you. My hopes were once I get to the desert, I'll be able to double that. Like for instance, it's hot right now. And that spot where I turned around marked 10 miles. But I don't feel bad in any way. I feel like that was an easy day. I could keep going, eat another 10 miles easy. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm not gonna walk my mother to death going down the trace, so we might start out slow and work our way up to 10 miles. We'll just see how she does. I'm not gonna push her at all. I'm gonna let her set the pace. To be honest, while I'm walking with her, I really don't care if we ever make it over 5 or 6 miles a day. She's 73 after all. I'm in Dickson, Tennessee. Hey Walter, how you doing? I know I've tried to find a shoe sponsor. We've contacted New Balance, Adidas, Nike, and none of them have responded. It'd almost be better to get like a shoe store to sponsor us, like a Payless or a Discount Shoes or something like that, you know. A store where I come across those stores more often and don't have to try to get Nike or whoever to mail it to me. But I've tried. If anybody out there has the resources to get me a shoe sponsor or any other kind of sponsor, that'd be great. Like I tell everybody, I survive out here off of about $5 a day. And that's an average, you know. When I do spend money, I'll spend 10 or 15 bucks. But then I'll go 3 or 4 days without spending any money. Heck, most of the time, like when I came through Murphy, my money was no good there. No matter how hard I tried, I could not spend $1 in Murphy, North Carolina. The rest of the United States better step up their game, because so far, Murphy's been my favorite spot. The mountains there are beautiful, and they really rolled out the red carpet for me there. I got a strap hanging down. Hold on a second. Pamela says, that's awesome, making memories with Mom. You're so lucky to still have Mom. She did a great job raising you. Well, I appreciate that. Which brand am I wearing? Yeah, I wear New Balance 510 version 3, size 12, 4E. That's New Balance. The shoe model is called 510 V3. I wear size 12, 4E. They are awesome. I'm still in my first pair of them. I've worn all the way through, almost all the way through the sole up where my toes are, but they still feel great on my feet. I've got another brand new pair in my cart just waiting for these to finally bust open or rip. I like keeping 2 pair all the time anyway, in case one gets wet. But I bought a $150 pair of shoes when I started, and they weren't half as good as these $60 New Balance I'm wearing. Oh, that's a nice cool breeze. Yeah, are you listening, Pontotoc? Okay, so I've noticed that some of my videos get pretty long when I do the walking with Joe, and it takes forever to upload them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video here so it can be uploaded, and then I'm going to start another one. So if you want to keep watching, just stay tuned for the next one to start up. It'll be in just a few seconds. But anyway, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following me. Thank you guys for walking, those of you that are walking for my skip days. Please like, share, donate. Liking and sharing more important. Trying to get that word out. Call a veteran that you know, make sure he's okay. If he's not, make him laugh. Love you guys. Deuces.